do this one more fucking time.
Hey!
Hey! Love the doo-doo!
Fucking butt fuckery!
It's fucking the 7th of May, 2017, and this is the Nothing Sacred Show. Fucking cruise control.
I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And, yeah. Got some technicals. We're supposed to have somebody on the show with us. Sorry about that, man. We'll get you on soon.
Yeah.
But tech difficulties and other shit and
this time it wasn't me, man. I had the shit rolling, but
yeah, it's always you, man. You know it's your fault all the time, dude.
I know. It's all technical.
It's always the blind guy's fault. It's the blind man's fault every single time.
Speaking of technical butt fuckery, dude,
oh, boy.
I have a story of technical butt fuckery.
Okay, you gotta jump into your shit. Just shove me aside. My really important story.
Damn. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm sure we want to hear about how, the job's going great and things are going well and all that other fun shit.
Whatever, then. All right. So what's technical issues?
So I did a video about this on Facebook, but because it pissed me the fuck off so much. Well, my voicemail's been acting up on my phone, and so people would call and it would answer, but it wouldn't. You wouldn't hear an outgoing message or anything. It was just like a dead line. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and this happened before, a few months ago or whatever, and I had to call Verizon and get it straightened out and everything. So, again, it's been happening. I've had a few people tell me the same shit, that my voicemail answers and doesn't, nothing happens. So, I was like, okay, let me call Verizon and see what the fuck's going on. So, I called Verizon. And, it takes you through the usual thing. Please say the reason. And it says my name when it answers. It's like, hi, Maxwell. Thank you for calling Verizon.
Mm-hmm.
We see that your bill due date is approaching. Would you like to pay your bill? So I say no. And then it's like, what's your reason for your call today? So then I tell them I'm having a voicemail issue. And they're like, well, let me get you to the person that can help. And then before they can get me to the person that can help, okay, so they have all my information already. They know all my shit. They asked me for a telephone PIN number, which I don't have because I never had to set one up. And so I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck that is. So I just figured, because it does that too when I'm paying, but then it'll say, if you don't have a telephone PIN, don't worry, you can still pay with your credit card. So then I'll hit 2 to pay with my credit card. And of course they have the credit card on file. So they got all my information down there, but now they want this telephone PIN shit. Well, then they'll say, well, in order to proceed, you need a telephone PIN. And they say, we're going to text you a telephone PIN, and we'll give you up to 2 minutes to enter it. Well, because I have a flip phone, I'd have to hang up, then fucking check my messages and call back in, and by then that number is no good anymore. So basically what I wound up having to do, and just a heads up for you, I went in and I reset my voicemail, and now it's just a system-generated one, which probably is good anyway. That way they don't hear my voice on it or anything. But I mean, how fucking stupid. Here it is. You gotta, just to talk to somebody about your goddamn voicemail, you need a telephone PIN? What kind of stupid shit is that?
Why can't you tell them, hey, you have all the other information. It's a new security, man, because people are getting into people's accounts. But you should still be able to get to somebody and then be able to verify when you're getting to somebody. See, the system wouldn't even let you get to somebody, right?
No, it was until I entered that stupid fucking telephone PIN.
You couldn't talk to anybody. See, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There should be a button that says, if you'd like to speak to a technical, or operator, press 0 now, because some people can't go through that system, so they shouldn't have to.
Right, exactly.
But that's, that's Corp Tech America.
Yeah, of course, Corp Tech America, man. Well, here's the thing, too. All these security things that are in place, it's all a bunch of bullshit because, hell, how is Bakla Naklada from Bangladesh able to hack into your shit no fucking problem? But then for you, shit, dude, I got, my Twitter got hacked 4 times in 1 week, one time, And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is real good security here. Here it is. I got to, fight to get in my fucking account.
Yeah.
But, Davey the Dune Coon is able to get in there no problem and, just fuck with my shit,
Yep, that's that doesn't surprise me either. It's kind of scary, man, if you think about it, because how we both want, like, it kind of leads me to what I've been thinking about this week in terms of tech. How scary it is, how people can get in touch with your shit, but then you're kind of handicapped. Well, you
Sure.
know how both of us would be really we fucking dig and be big on driverless cars, self-driving cars, right? We shit ourselves.
Fuck yeah. Oh God, we jack off over shit like
Yeah,
that.
but
Dude.
oh my God, having your own car, just you get in, you say take me here, and it takes you there, and it's yours, and all you gotta do
Right.
is like maybe plug it in or whatever, you know. Here's the problem with that, man, and here's the thing about technology. That'd be great, but what if David Dune Coon decided that he wanted to cause some little troubles and some terrorizing, and just decided to take over your fucking car and drive it into a school bus, you know, or a fucking...
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fuck, dude. I didn't even think about that.
So you got these automated cars, and just like anything else, like automated stuff, like, oh well, I'd like to be able to have to be able to think my TV on. You ever thought, hey, that'd be kind of cool? My brainwaves to be able to think on my shit, you know? TV on, boom. Well, what if someone could hack into your fucking brain? Or hack into...
Well, not only that, but now they've got to put something in your brain that, you know, tracks your thoughts and all kinds of other wacko shit, you know?
See, and a lot of people would be in, and if there was a way to do it, I kind of would be into that kind of shit, but then it makes you think, but then your fucking brain, your whole life can be hacked. You could be sitting there, okay, car, take me to Albertsons for my groceries. I love my car. And all of a sudden you're running over a fucking 2-year-old on the side of the street and fucking blasting through. Stop! Oh my God! Your automated car's taken over by, you start hearing fucking music through your fucking speakers, you know? And all of a sudden you're fucking flying and then you're fucking bowling balling a fucking field trip to the fucking the arbory or the fucking, you know, flower shop or whatever.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're right. You're driving through a school.
Yeah, Miss Johnson's like, oh, look at the beautiful flowers here, and all of a sudden, and like 12 kids are knocked into the fucking bushes and shit.
And you're that nigga driving.
But you're not. Yeah, but I mean, they wouldn't know it's you because it's an automated car. But you would have it taken control. But then of course your life doesn't matter. You're the fucking bowling ball. So you go craning off, and your car explodes in a fucking corner. And you're fucking, you're roasting in your car with some dead kids, and there's your legacy with your fucking, you know.
Died in your automated car.
Yeah.
You know?
That
is some scary shit.
But it could happen, you know. You know, it's something that definitely could, because they can hack into your computer. They're hacking into phones. Like, people can hack into your phone now and take over your camera and see what you're seeing and spy on you. So if there's a camera on your phone or your tablet or whatever, they can fucking tap it. If it's on, they can tap into that and turn on your camera and watch your house. Like let's say you have your tablet on your kitchen
on your desk or something. Yeah.
Bloop. Yeah. They're watching you fucking blow a load all over yourself while listening to fucking Celine Dion or whatever. You know,
see, that's the thing too. It's like, well, why? You know, what's the point of doing that? I mean, well, I know what the point is. Obviously, it's some control shit. Yeah. You know.
It's power. But, it's a way. It's power. It's a way to. It's like anything else. Why would people steal people's money? Well, then they have that money and it's power. You know, it's like why would anybody do anything bad to people? But you know that's part of it. You know, it's money, but it also it's religion and stupid shit. People, you know, some fucking crazy ass terrorist. You know, like might want to get a hold of your shit and watch the white man. You know.
Yeah, or watch you jerking off or something like, look at the infidel. He's so dirty with his penis in his hand.
And then he starts jacking off over you jacking off. So you got a fucking Islam jacking off over you jacking off over Celine Dion.
Yeah. And he's over there going, he's
going near far.
Allah is where we are. And he is my God and
that
my
load,
Jesus.
That load was Titanic. Blue.
That's funny, man.
Like an iceberg crashing into my face. Okay,
That's assuming he blows the load in his own face, I guess. You know?
Hey, why wouldn't you, man? That's the best part, man. I always aim for my own face, just to make sure that I'm still got it in me, you know.
Well, I hit myself in the chin one time, jerking off. So yeah, I got it.
Yeah, man. So you gotta be able to. When you can still do that, you know you're still a man. Sometimes you just gotta take your own load of your face, just to make sure that
take your own cock in your hands,
just to reassure yourself that you can still blow a load farther than your stomach, you know.
Actually, it's funny, dude. As you get older, your loads don't fucking blow as far as they used to anymore.
Of course not, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. When you have those lows that go, and you feel like hit a wall like across a room, you're like, I'm a man.
Oh, that's the shit. That's the shit. I mean, I still get those from time to time. Like, really
but not like before where you have to block your face and shit. Like, you have to hold up a fucking, like, towel
put a
in front of
welder's
your
mask on just to
yeah,
jack off.
fucking
Right?
put a towel up in front of your face so you don't get blasted.
Yeah, yeah. Those
Not
now
anymore.
it's kind of
Now it's
comes
like
like
now it's like a faucet in an old home on an abandoned street that
actually it
hasn't been
reminds me of
turned
an old
on.
mustard jar that's been sitting in the refrigerator forever, and you squeeze it, and it's like,
Yeah,
you know.
just fucking like the consistency of fucking butter. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of squeeze it out there.
you're right. It's like that squeezable mayo.
Yep.
Just kind of
Yep. So
flops
what
out.
else is happening, man? What other crazy?
Shit, man. I don't have. I'm just this week has gone by. You know, it makes me. It's gonna be interesting going back. I got one more week. Basically, I'm gonna work one more week, and then I'm gonna take the next week off, I think, and then I'll be starting on my new adventure, man. Ooh. But it'll be fun, and also I'm a fat fuckery dude has taken over, man. I'm weighing more than I thought I did, man.
Oh
So it's time for me
shit, nigga! See, and I'm losing, man. I'm down to 224, I believe.
Yeah, see, I need to start rolling, dude. And start eating. I've been having one of those weeks, those like ice cream at midnight type shit, like.
Oh, just bad shit all the time.
Oh, it was
huh?
good, yeah, but it was a fun week. Don't worry. This is my last hurrah. I'm gonna take some time off over the next rest of the month. Because I gotta start losing a little bit, get over the summer, lose some weight, because everything's little things, man. You walk, like you were talking about last night, you walk to the fucking store, and your lower back hurts, and like, my back hurts from walking.
Yep, you're sweating and you're out of breath, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? This is something I used to be able to do no problem. You know
Now
what I'm
you're
saying?
probably noticing that a lot less because you're used to doing that, doing the cardio, right?
Yeah, oh fuck yeah, the treadmill. Actually, today I kind of beefed it up a little bit. I was on the same level, but I did the higher, the faster speed for like longer, for about 12 minutes or something instead of 9 that I'd been doing.
Bold. Because I bet when you first started, you're like, all right, I don't want to blow my heart up, like.
Oh, dude, when I first started, I would be on the slower speed, and then maybe 15 minutes in, I'm like, oh shit, is it almost over yet? Are we almost done? So I can definitely feel improvement on there. I'm like, oh,
now you
good.
don't do that. Now at the end, you're like, I feel good. You don't like, oh god, thank God.
Yeah, no, it's not that anymore. It's like, yeah, that was good, man.
What do you do? 20 minutes?
So I'm on 30 minutes usually.
Wow, that's not bad. Do you do it every day?
Try to. Yep, I missed yesterday, just because I was being lazy. But and then Thursday and Wednesday I missed too. Tuesday and Wednesday I missed. So those were the 2 days. Oh, which speaking of which, homie, so I've decided to tell Toastmasters to go fuck themselves. Dude.
Oh, so this is
Yep.
this is from my decision, Wednesday night decision that you made.
Yeah, well, here's what happened, man. Because I was talking to Kraken about it on Thursday, and I told him what happened, and he's like, man, dude, every time you talk about them, you're always pissed off. He's like, and so I told him, I said, I repaid I paid dues again and all this shit. And he's like, well, how much did you pay? And I was like, oh, about 60 or 70. And he's like, man, he was like, for you might as well just cut your losses and just say, fuck them. And I was like, yeah, you got a point there. I mean, that's just like 10, because it's for 6 months. If I think it was $60, 60 or 70
So
bucks.
something happened Wednesday night again.
Well, yeah. Well, here it was last week. That guy, Bill is he's the what they call VP of Education. So one of his duties is to try to get people to sign up for roles for the next meeting, like for Toastmaster or for Educational Minute. That's the person who gets up and gives the little educational minute about something that might be relevant to Toastmasters. And then there's the grammarian who does the word of the day and comes up.
I need to interject real quick here. I just need to interject and give another observation. And this is maybe because of my wanting non-structure at some points in my life. Just the ability of, why do people continue to add complicated shit to their lives when they already have a fucking job for 40 hours a week?
Right, this is almost like another job, right?
Like, God, now you're the dietitian and you're the fucking obstetrician and you're going to be the official Toastmaster greeter. You're going to have to do this. If you're not here to do that, that's one penalty tag on you. And if you get 3, you're going to have to not be able to be in the group for several months. Do I get my dues back? Well, no. You can come,
you
but you can't be in as any of the roles, the special roles that get you double star blasted golden sunshine stickers on your paper after you're done.
That's exactly what it is. You mark that in your Toastmaster manual, and it counts towards your Toastmaster journey.
A Boy Scouts, like, dude, do you have other things to do? Like, to just not fucking work? You work 40 hours a week, so why do you have to fucking follow someone else's bullshit? People love it, though. They fucking SJs, man. They're basically the sensing judges, man. Those fucking gonna go to work every day and do my duty to my community. Fucking Toastmasters blows on.
I love what I'm doing. I love my job, but that shit.
No. But I'm saying, the sensing judges for the Myers-Briggs. It's just that, and there's nothing wrong with it. But good God, it's so. So what happened, anyways? Keep going.
Okay, so he sends out, we need people to fill the following roles. Please pick a role and let me know which one you want to do. Sign up for something. So I saw that bedroom topics, normally it's table topics they do in most Toastmaster groups, but ours is a little more edgier because we're B&B, Bachelor and Bachelorette Toastmasters. So, bedroom topics is what we do instead, where we have somebody come up and we give them something kind of fucked up. Usually it's about dating or sex or something, and they have to answer it. Of course, it's within the guidelines, which is funny. It's like, well, you're trying to be political incorrect. It's like politically correct, political incorrectness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's edgy. It's like having the Today hosts on the Today Show rap or some bullshit.
Yeah, something like that. Like, ooh, we're really pushing the envelope now.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess. I said, well, how about Bedroom Topics Master? I'll do that. I haven't done that in a while. So then he writes me back and he says, well, actually, I'm assuming the role of Bedroom Topics Master because, never mind, that position was open, so he shouldn't have shown it as open. You know what I'm saying? So he goes, I'm going to assume the Bedroom Topics Master because we've got guests coming and we don't want to scare them off. We're trying to keep things PG. So I'm like, okay, well, how about Grammarian then? I'll do Grammarian. When I've been Grammarian, of course, when I throw out the word of the day, it's one of my words, like Custabelucius.
And of course they're gonna. He knows that probably, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he knows. And I even said in the email, because the 2 times that I've done it, I've come up with words that like actually 3 times I've done it. I've come up with made up words, like Yarly Darly.
They don't like that. They don't like that.
No, I see that. And so I said, I'll do Grammarian. I got some more words. I got new words for you guys. So,
but that's not what they want. They want words that are normal so that they can use them. See, it's not your thing, dude.
Oh, totally not. So finally, well, he doesn't even write me back about that. So I'm like, okay, did I get the Grammarian or not? Am I going to be the... So then he sends out another email, and I'm looking at it, and I see that Grammarian's still open. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, so I didn't get Grammarian? So I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm not even bothering to sign up for shit then. Here it was, I picked 2 roles, and, he shot me down both times. Well, then he sends an email the day of the meeting, like, earlier in the day. And he says, okay, everybody, I've asked you guys to pick roles, and none of you have stepped up to do this. There's more to Toastmasters than just writing speeches. Oh. It's about being a leader, too. Who's going to be the next leader in B&B Toastmaster?
Wow. See, fucking Christ, man. Just...
Yep.
Who the fuck do you think? This is what people do. They get in groups, and they make the groups important, so they make themselves important.
It's their life, dude. These people, some of these people, that's their life. This is how, like, if they didn't have this shit, they couldn't survive.
And that's why I don't want to go. I don't want to go to some fucking Toastmasters to troll for improv people, because then they get an improv. Oh, they're just like fucking Toastmasters. Oh, no. I'm just gonna let people come. I don't need any more people, first of all, because my group is fucking banging right now.
Right, it's good, and you like everybody.
Well, I got like 20 people coming. I can't fit any more in my workshops. I'm not trying to say that. I guess my point is that I never needed to go to those places. But I don't.
To recruit,
God, it's so stiff and so what happened?
So yeah, he sends out this email talking about where's the next leaders in B&B, and you guys need to start stepping up and being leaders too, and all this other. So it was kind of
Yerkums, dude. Like poor me, I've been trying, and also like just
fuckers,
and just like corp, just so fucking corp, dude.
Oh, totally corp. So
step up and be a leader. Fuck you.
And I'm thinking too, like, I hate Corporanicons as it is, so why would I join a group full of them?
Yeah, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, step up and be a leader by picking one of these things that we've told you to pick. So pick this goddamn thing and be a leader. Do what we tell you. Do what you tell you and be a leader.
We tell you to be a leader.
Be a leader, damn it. Do what you tell you. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Follow us.
Be a leader and follow, like we're telling you to.
Seriously, you're not a great leader.
So then I get to the meeting, and so I say, Bill, what's up, man? I asked for grammarian, didn't get it. And he goes, well, we kind of want to use regular words, not made-up words. Then he throws me a tard bone, dude. And he goes, but I'll tell you what, you can help me out with bedroom topics, all right? Like, I'll ask you, like when I'm up there doing the bedroom topics, I'll ask you for a bedroom topic, and you could throw it out for somebody. And I'm like, okay. And then he also put me, here's the other tard bone he threw me. He put this one chick as the grammarian, and he's like, all right, she'll come up with the word of the day, and you listen for the bad grammar, and then you give the grammarian report at the end of the fucking meeting.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
they don't want they want you to use a real word, but they won't actually just say, hey, we only use real words. Because if they did, you'd be like, okay, because tell you the truth. The reason why they're asking for a word is so that they can use a real word in a connotation that actually helps them in real life.
Right.
See, I understand where you're coming from with it, but I would be like, I'm sorry, dude. Max, we're using real words. If you want to be the grammarian, use a real fucking word, dude.
Well, that's it. If he would say, well, as long as you promise to use a real word. And see, the thing was, though, what started me to even do that shit was when Richard was the VP of education. I asked him, can it be a real, does it have to be a real word, or can it be something that's made up? And he said anything. So he told me at the time.
Yeah, and now, well, you got a new VP of education, dude. You gotta why would anybody want to fucking, this is my free time, my free fun, I'm hanging out, chilling out. I'm going to pay some dues for a place, and then I'm going to be a fucking VP of education.
I got an office. I'm an officer, man.
Jesus
that means
Christ.
something.
So that after that, you're just like, because like I said, it does not. You have never come on to this and said, man, that was a great week. Maybe once, maybe early on, but everything now is building up. And with you, man, when you get pissed off at something, then everything else starts to piss you off too, even if it hadn't pissed you off that much before. Now it's like,
oh yeah, dude, every little thing. Well, here's another thing these fuckers do, dude, is they send out these group texts all the time. So, not only can I not read them, but they're because to my phone it's sent a certain way in a group text, and not only that, but all these fuckers start responding to it. And get jumping in the conversation. So I'm getting a shitload of texts that I'm like, I can't fucking read. And I'm like, this is getting annoying. You guys need a life. So, yeah, what I want to do, man, I want to actually, because Trey, who's the waiter, he's cool as fuck. Francine is cool as fuck. Mm-hmm. So I think, dude, maybe like next weekend, I think I'm going to just go there just to have some beers, like Saturday night or something, because I don't think Mac Metro's hanging out next week. Mm-hmm. And, I think, man, I'm just going to go there and chill and have some beers, and I just want to say, hey, Trey, man, listen, just so you know, I'm not coming to the meeting anymore, so, just so you know, but you're a cool fucking dude, and I want to keep it cool with you, and I want to say goodbye to you, because you've been a cool fucker.
So waiter, is it like a waiter at a place, or?
Yeah, so we have, we do our meetings at this Oasis Bar and Grill, and we have a room, they have a room for us in there, and he comes in, he takes our orders and brings us shit and, all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
So he's an employee of that bar is what he is.
Okay.
But, so yeah, dude, I think I'm just going to go there and just, I don't know if he's working that Saturday, but fuck it, dude.
Here's an idea, man. And I got an idea for you. Get on meetup.com. You've been on Meetup, right?
Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to another group this week.
Yeah.
Las Vegas Podcast.
Yeah, find free groups to go to. If they ask you to pay, tell them to go fuck themselves, man. Because it seems like you're paying for all this shit, like these groups and these services, and then it's almost like the theme of the last year. Like, you pay for something, and you're like, I don't want to fucking use this. So now you feel like you have to do it because you paid for it. It's
paid prison sentence.
Yeah, and it's especially things like Toastmasters. I'm paying dues and dues. Pay your dues. You don't pay your dues to be part of this group because we're special. Fuck that. That's why I will never ask for money for my shit. You come to my group, you enjoy my group, you like my group, keep coming. You don't like my group, Don't come, you won't have to worry about it, but you can't tell me how to run my group. Well, I paid every week for the last 6 months, and you haven't put me in a performance because you suck balls. But
right.
You have paid, so let me get you into. That's why with the fucking LVIP, I loved it, but they got that. You heard that grumble something. Well, I'm only in 3 games this game. I paid every.
Shit! I remember all that shit.
Yeah, I paid. Yeah, because I paid, and I'm only in 3 games, and that guy over there is in 12 games. It's like, yeah, because I'm fucking
he's
awesome.
better.
So I'm fucking whatever. I'm talking about myself, of course. No, but my point is, man, like I will never charge for that. I will never charge for my group. I'll never charge for the jam. I'm trying to find things that are non-profit. That's why I'm going to this old folks home to do a show, which should be interesting on June 1st. I'm going to Willamette Oaks.
Shit.
So I'm doing that there, and I'm doing it free, and I might even actually start teaching a class there free once a month, an improv class.
Oh, that's dope as fuck. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, you might get some people that are good, and you might get some that just suck.
I don't care. My point is, it doesn't matter. It's going to be me performing in my group. The players in my normal group get to kind of perform because I'm bringing some of them to come out and demo some of the games. So it's kind of a half performance. But hey, what that starts there. We do another performance at another place. What about a children's hospital? Fucking kids sitting in a hospital that can't do anything. Go over there and do improv for them for 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
free.
And
no
all
bullshit.
you guys will, you know, that you kind of get a name. You'll build a name doing that shit.
Exactly.
You know
doing it for absolutely nothing but my spare time because I enjoy improv and I think it's important for older people to do improv because it's great for their minds.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna. Man, that's the thing. Another thing I've noticed, man. Everyone, you get groups together. Like there's this podcast group. They're a free group, right?
I believe so. This is going to be my first time going, so I don't know anything until I get there.
Keep an eye on that because everybody, and there's nothing wrong with it in a way. And I'm not turning into Mr. Socialist or Mr. fucking anti-capitalist, but every goddamn thing has to turn into some way to make money. Every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well,
you're right. Dude.
People tell me you could really make some money off this improv thing, like doing the group. I'm like, okay, no. If I could make money performing. Like if some bar said, "Hey, would you do the improv jam for us? We're going to charge a cover charge." If like the bar, because I do an improv jam tomorrow night, I have my improv thing where it's at a bar. It's called Sandbon's Brewing, and then we go there and it's free. You come in at 6:30. The place makes money, but I get to do improv in front of people. Now, if they started charging a cover charge, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, wait. You're charging a cover charge. You need to give me a percentage of that cover charge."
Right.
Because I don't mind them making money off their food and beer. You know, hey, some comes in and that's the whole trade off. Is that I get to do my improv. People come in and they make a shit ton more money than normally, $500 to $1,000 more than they normally would a night. That's what I do. Yeah. But if they're gonna start charging cover and shit, and I'm like, whoa, you need to pay me. But that's beyond the. But my point is, people have told me, well, you could get this class. You could charge dues. Like some people have tried to pay me for the class, and I'm like, no. I don't want you to give me any money for this meetup. But because there are dues that I got to pay for the meetup group, $90 every 6 months for meetup.
Oh, that's keeping it active on meetup.
Keeping it active on meetup because I have like 700, 800 members. And basically if you have over 50 members. You have to pay these dues for every 6 months to keep it up. That's how they make their money. I understand. It makes sense.
Right. So they give you a space on the website to do your shit.
Yeah. So people I've thought about asking for donations for that, but even then I'm like, I don't want anybody to think that they're owed anything, and I want it to be a group about that. But it's always about making. Why couldn't you? You could make this into a business, man. You could start going places and doing that. And I'm like, oh God, the thought of it makes me want to puke.
Yeah,
but people will do that.
Oh, it's the same thing. Yeah. It's like people used to do here with the radio show. Oh, do you charge people for running advertising? And do you have sponsors? Fuck all that. I never wanted to do that.
Yeah, and there's another group that meets at another place that has drop-in classes in Corvallis, and they charge money. I'm like, charging for people to do improv. It's like, man, you're not that much better than average Joe, man. Improv's about just exploring. That's an improv thing. For me, improv's about the individual. It's about exploring how good you are, what makes you good at making people laugh and expressing yourself as an individual. It's not necessarily like being like Robin Williams, being like Ryan Stiles or Wayne Brady. I'm gonna be just like. Oh man, I'm gonna take a class with him. He's gonna tell me how to be just as funny and just the way he is. No, he's not. He's not gonna say anything like that.
Yeah. Well, that's that was my other problem back in the day. I mean, I went for, you remember, for years I was a part of the improv group, but I got sick of it after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and but that's my thing now. It's like you're getting sick of this, and it's too serious. And it's like, this is my fucking free time, man.
Yeah, you guys are turning my free time into work.
And you're making it me seem inadequate, and then you're giving me tardified, and you're like, oh, I'll throw you a bone. Like, all you got to say is, hey, man, well, while it's the words are fun, we would rather have you use a real word. And the reasoning why they're doing that is because they want people to use real words in situations that they use, so they think about how that word relates to a sentence.
Oh, like and I know this, but
I know you know
right.
This.
You should have just came at me like that.
Yeah, you know the concept, though. You're just doing it for fun, though, because you are this is all about fun for you. For them, it's, no, I'm going to be a serious speaking. You're stupid. Don't use cute. That's stupid. I want a real word. Come on, like buff.
And I'm almost completed my CCW or whatever the fuck it's called.
So they get all into it, which is fine. I know a lot of people who are into it too. That's fine to get into it. There's nothing wrong. It's not my cup of tea, but they didn't do that. They're well, at first. I mean, he finally said it to you, but then if he just said, "Hey, would you be we don't mind you being the grammarian, but we'd like you to use a real word." You'd be like, "You would no, I don't.
Yeah, see, that's how they acted, almost like they're afraid I would get risked off. You know
because
what I'm saying?
what happens is they think they might not think you understand what the position really is about.
Maybe so. In their minds, dude, you're probably right. They probably think I'm too retarded to figure out what
it's about making up fake words. He's weird. He used to. Oh God, we can't explain this to him. All right, we'll just. Oh, I didn't see your email. Sorry.
This is the same motherfucker, dude. When I went to the Toastmaster party, I walked in and dude, he was all like flustered, and he's like, you might want to pull your cane out. And I was like, well, why? And he's like, well, the rug's a little bunched up. I wouldn't want you to trip. And I'm like, oh, dude, I got this, you know. So,
oh my God, there's a pebble on the ground. You might fucking fall.
I don't want you tripping and owieing your facey poo, okay?
Yeah, it's just but that's just another thing. Like and it can't just be honesty. That's passive aggressive bullshit. Just like him. That fucking thing from him. I asked if people wanted to show some leadership.
And they won't do it.
How about this? How about you get there and go, hey, who wants to be the grammarian? Oh, I will. Okay, cool.
Right.
Think of a word. Think of a word. If you don't have a word, maybe we'll find a word together and we can use it. Oh, okay. No, I sent an email out 2 days ago because I need to plan who this is going to be.
And you get people that suck at shit. Remember, I told you the one woman that was supposed to be the grammarian winds up doing what the final evaluator does, and everybody's licking her twat, going, "Oh, you were great. That was a great fucking grammarian report." That wasn't it. You did that totally wrong. You fucked that up, you know. And then, the sergeant at arms sucks too, dude. She's this fucking heavy, real fat bitch, and so she stands up and she hits the gavel and she sounds like this. Okay, everybody, take your seats. We're getting ready to start the meeting. And it's like, Jesus Christ, you got to talk through your fat. Is that what the deal is? Is that why you're having so much trouble? So, yeah, dude, that's fuck that. Fuck Toastmasters in general, dude. I've been in 2 groups now. I went one time to another group, a 3rd group, just to check it out. And that shit bit ass, dude. Those people were more bland than fucking rice cake pizza.
Yeah, I wish you could come to one of my improv things too, because you notice the difference. Because we don't. First of all, we're not clean burning at all.
Right, you guys talk shit.
Oh God, dude, we get funky sometimes. But also, it's not like because improv LVIP did have kind of a Toastmaster. I think it got a little better after Paul took over.
Okay.
But it was just a little bit too, hey, right, everybody. Hey.
Well, that's how John was, man. Yeah. He was a dry ass Mormon motherfucker or whatever he was. Like, okay, we're gonna do some zip zop zap for you niggers,
Zip zop Brett. Zip zap Brett.
Yeah. Oh, which by the way, zip zop zap for those who don't know is a warm up game for improv.
Improv. Yes.
When you point at somebody, you go zip zop, and then you point at somebody, and then there you go.
Yeah. So we play it all the time in my group still. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, I'm saying fuck Toastmasters. Even though I paid my dues, I'm cutting my losses. I'm getting the fuck out of there. And I've kind of found too, when I don't go, like the weeks I don't go, I seem happier, man. The week just goes better for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't like it. You don't like it, but you kind of got to your point where you paid for it. So now you felt like, about a month ago you paid for it?
Yeah, about end of March, beginning of April.
Yeah, that was when you're like, all right, I'll keep it. So you kind of kept going, and I think it reminds you of all the shit that you don't want to deal with, man. Like all you want to do is find a group of people to hang out with. That like similar shit. That's why this podcasting thing might be great.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like people that are, I don't know. Maybe it may suck. I haven't, like I said, I'm going Wednesday, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll be cool. So,
yeah, I mean,
it is what it is.
We'll see what happens, man. We'll see.
And one more thing, man, real quick.
Okay.
So I found, Tommy Sotomayor has he calls them the BT 1000s, which are like the different advancements of black women, and the current one is the BT 1000.
I like a lot of Tommy's stuff, but that's one of the things I do not like, because to like it is to kind of go against everything I kind of believe in about identity politics. Is that he just vilifies black women, and a lot of times some of it's, I'm not saying some of the times it's true, some of the stuff he says is true sometimes, but he's like the same way that he's just as bad as a white male hating feminist. You know what I'm saying? Oh, those white men.
Okay.
Those white men are because he is this kind of the same way. Oh, them lying, cheating black women. He says that kind of shit. They're all lying and cheating, and like that kind of shit is like, all right, I get where he's coming from. But what did he say?
It's kind of like how we don't like blindos. A lot of blindos piss us off. You know what I'm saying?
but he talks about it like that's the way all black women are.
Well, I guess when you generalize and say they're all that way, that's one thing.
like we say blindos, we say some blindos, and we can pinpoint individuals like, oh, okay, you're a blindo. But he kind of talks about like how all black women are this way, and it's a little bit more. It's kind of like the same way I see when people say like, oh, you're like mansplaining or manspreading. It's like, man, come on, man.
Right, when it's everybody's because you don't like that group. You don't like anything being grouped into anything.
Not that extreme. When I say like blindos and stuff, I can tell you exactly who is and who's not after meeting them. But I don't go, oh, those blind people, those fucking like all of like he kind of does that. But what is his BT?
Although I kind of get that sometimes with certain. Like if somebody says, "Oh, they're blind," the "oh shit" meter kicks on. Like, might be one of them.
Yeah.
So the negative comes before the positive.
So, but what are the BT 1000s? They're the current.
Oh, it's basically he's trying to say like the Terminator. That's basically the version that they're up to now for black women. They're the BT 1000s, and I think there's a new kind now, which is the passive aggressive black woman. And again, I'm not saying they're all this way, but there are a lot of them like this now, where, they're not abakuba, like, what's up, abaduba? They're more, like, well, sir, if you were trying to, like trying to be professional, but kind of bitchy too, you know what I'm saying? So, because I've had 2 drivers this week that were that way, dude. I had one that, totally stupid. When you pull into my complex, what's the first thing you see right in front of you as you drive in the gate?
The courtyard area? Yeah.
Yep. And the building there is the
clubhouse. Yeah.
Yeah, the clubhouse is right there as you drive in. So I have it set up to where I say pick up and drop off at the clubhouse. So what does this dumb bitch do? She drives in the complex and makes a right. And I'm like, okay, so now I got to wait for her to come back around because there's no other way. I'm sure her ass was looking for a way out of the complex, like to try to go out the other gate or whatever. So she comes around, so I'm waving my cane, and she stops there, and she's got her door, of course, facing the wrong side. They're supposed to pick up, closer to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you walking in the street or whatever. So she gets off the bus, and I said, I was kind of in a shitty mood because she was late as fuck, dude. I was supposed to my appointment. It was a work-related appointment. I had to be there at 9. Well, she didn't get to me till like 9:12. So finally, when she gets off the bus, I go, what is that right there? And I point at the clubhouse, and she goes, well, I said, that's the clubhouse right there. And she's like, well, I didn't know that was the clubhouse, sir. And I'm like, well, it is. What did you think it was? And she's like, I thought it was a leasing office. I'm having a bad day, sir. I'm sorry. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Obviously common sense should kick in. So another BT 1000 that's on the bus decides to take her side, an older BT, this might have been the BT 2200 or something. I don't know. But anyway, she starts taking her side, and she's like, sir, you're being very rude, and she's had a hard day. And I'm like, doesn't matter. She should know how to do her job or not be doing this job at all.
Damn, you got it that way, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I was pissed. Well, then, of course, as we're driving, the woman starts licking her vag again, saying, I'm so sorry that you're having this bad day. Things aren't good for you right now, or something like that. And the driver goes, yeah, especially when I can't find the clubhouse. She tries to take another dig at me again. Like, bitch, really, you got to go there? So yeah, then that was that. And then the second one was this other driver, man. Okay, so she goes, I'm on the bus, and there's a woman sitting behind me. And she goes, do you mind if I stop and use the restroom real quick? And I said, oh, no problem at all. And I said, just one request, because it's starting to get hot out here. Although today was much cooler, but it's been in the high 80s, low 90s, in this last week. So I said, just leave the air conditioner on. And she goes, well, I can't leave the air conditioner on, sir. And she's like, I've got to secure my bus, because I guess they're afraid people are going to steal the buses and all this kind of shit. And I said, well, wait, so you're going to leave us on a bus with no air conditioning? And she goes, well, sir, I have to turn the bus off and lock it up. So there's the woman behind me. She goes, well, if you're going to use the restroom, can I get off and smoke? And I said, hey, how about this? I said, why don't you let us off the bus, and she can smoke, and then you come back and you open the bus and we get back on. And she goes, I can't let you guys off this bus. And I'm like, oh, no, that's wrong. I said, that's false imprisonment. And she's like, no, sir, it's not. She's like, I can't leave the bus with the keys in it and the engine running. That's against the rules. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue with this BT 1000 anymore. So we get to the fucking place where she's going to use the restroom. She parks the bus, takes the keys out, locks it up. So we're on the bus, no fucking air conditioning. It's hot as shit. So thank God she was only gone for like 2 or 3 minutes. And I did crack a window, and I told the woman behind me, I was like, that's bullshit, by the way. She should have let us off, and you could have smoked. She's like, oh, I'm not going to worry about it. And I was like, well, you should. I was like, this whole we can't let you off the bus is a bunch of bullshit.
You're adults. You can't.
Yeah, you're grown.
They're not wards of the state here. You're an adult, and you're getting a service. It's like saying you can't leave a cab.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, if I want to get out of the fucking cab, then hey, guess what? You let me out, and that's it. So anyway, I was like, all right, I'm going to text Sandy and ask him. So I texted him. I said, hey, can you call me when you get a chance? I have a policy question for you. So he calls me, and this is after I was dropped off, And I tell him what happened, and he goes, oh, man. He's like, I'm going to discipline that driver. He's like, I'm pulling the camera footage from that. And I'm like, oh, he goes, yeah. He's like, first of all, if you want it off the bus, she's got to let you off the bus. Secondly, you don't lock people in a bus with no air conditioning right now.
Doesn't matter how long you're gone, because what if you try to get off the goddamn bus and the fire breaks out and you can't?
Exactly. Like something happens, the fuel tank erupts or some shit.
It's that fucking child mentality that keeps you more in danger than if you would just let you off the fucking bus. I can't let you. Bitch, you can't do anything to me. I am giving a service here. I pay for this fucking service. All right?
Which is interesting.
Because
yeah, it's interpretation, obviously, by these drivers. Even a supervisor said, "Oh, well, shit." I mean, she can't lock you guys in the bus like that. So even a supervisor knew this shit was wrong. So what is this? Is all subject to interpretation? Well, I couldn't let y'all people off the bus.
And then she asked you, "Can you guys let me go to the bathroom?" Sure, yeah. Okay, leave the air on. No. Can't leave the air on, motherfucker. I can't let you out, you blind motherfucker.
Yeah, I gotta secure the bus, because otherwise y'all gonna
then you can't go to the bathroom then. So wait a second. You're worried about us, so you're gonna lock us into a fucking bus like we're dogs in a hot fucking car. God, man, that's why it's just those services are great, but they do another reinforcement, man, of like the guy got a paddy wagon, these fucking disabled motherfuckers around.
Yep. Well, but see, this is all subject to, like, where do they get these crazy interpretations? Like, I can't let you off. You remember the one guy who wouldn't let me off the bus at the radio station? Remember?
Yeah.
When the engine stalled or whatever, and Jerkman was standing right there.
Man, you're an adult. You should be able. You could get off and go. I'm just gonna walk the rest of the way. No, you can't.
Yeah, I'm not letting you do that.
I fucking can, and I will. You're gonna let me off this fucking bus right now. I'm going to call up the police, and you're going to let me off this bus. Or I'm going to call up your supervisor, and you're going to get me off this bus. I don't want to be on this bus. I'm 20-minute walk from my house. It's going to take at least 30 minutes to get this shit here. I know exactly where I am. I'm going. See, they try to do that shit to me, too. Like, no. Like, dude, I'm a
grown man, dude. Fuck you.
Grown man. I mean, for you, it's like you could wander in the middle of the street and walk down the street if you wanted to. They couldn't do fucking shit. But no, you can't.
I can't let you off this bus.
Fucking
blah, blah.
Christ, man. That
bullshit again. So, yep, that was the deal. But yeah, it's the passive-aggressive black woman now, you know?
Exactly, man. So. Well, passively aggressively, I'm gonna let us off this bus right now.
Cool, because I gotta piss. Yeah. I gotta use the restroom, but I ain't gonna leave the air on for you, okay?
Pretty much, anyways. So let's go get you piss. We'll make this quick so you can piss. This is the 7th of May, 2017. It's been the Nothing Sacred Show. I am Cruise Control.
I am Maxwell Silverhammer.
And that's the story there, bitches.
Heil Hitler. BT 1000.
Go take your piss, motherfucker.